Thanks for watching. I'm Daniel Berlant with the Fire Situation Report for Friday, July 31st, 2015, coming today from the CAL FIRE headquarters in Sacramento. Yesterday was another busy day for firefighters all the way through the evening as new fires ignited across Northern California. In fact, we saw significant lightning activity along the North Coast. Now today, there's about 18 large fires currently burning in California. 8,000 firefighters in total now on scene of those fires and battling them. Here you can see our statewide fire map, our Google interactive map. You can see all 18 of those fires. You can follow this map at home at fire.ca.gov, follow along and see exactly where some of these fires are. I want to start out though with one of the largest fires that's been burning this week. That's the Rocky Fire over in Lake County. That fire has now burned about 15,000 acres. It's 5% contained, but it continues to be very active today. Now to give you some perspective, here's Clear Lake right here, the Clear Lake in the middle of Lake County. Highway 120 runs right at the top of the screen here. Highway 20 connecting Highway 101 with Interstate 5. Now, this fire, 15,000 acres in total. Two areas that have been very active in the past 24 hours. That's the northeast part of the fire and the southeast part of the fire. These two areas really have been very active. In fact, down here at the southeast portion, Jerusalem Valley, that's where the Lake County Sheriff's Department has today called for mandatory evacuation. So more homes are being evacuated as of today. Now, in total, about 500 homes or so have been threatened by this fire and have been or are being evacuated. So this fire continues to be definitely a very fast-moving fire and continues to threaten a lot of homes. A fire we've been talking about that sparked last Saturday was the Lowell Fire up in Nevada County. That's just north of Sacramento. The Lowell Fire, just about 2,300 acres. Today, 75% contained. Now, the Lowell Fire burnt near the community of You Bet, a very small community to the east of Grass Valley. Grass Valley further here, several miles to the west. You Bet, those residents and those evacuations were downgraded to an evacuation advisory yesterday. So good progress still being made on that fire. If you live in Dutch Flat or Alta in Placer County, again, right now, no, just evacuation advisory, no actual evacuations in place on that fire. Moving up north to a fire that sparked on Wednesday, the Swedes Fire burnt just to the south of Oroville, Lake Oroville right up here near the small community of Bangor. Now the Swedes Fire was stopped at about 400 acres. It did spot a little bit, 400 acres, good progress being made on that fire, about 75% contained on that blaze. We'll zoom back out and go up a little bit further north to Shasta County. As we mentioned yesterday, several fires burning up near just south of Redding. Going to be the China Fire. That's made up of actual two fires, about 200 acres, but 80% contained. Here's Anderson. If you live near Anderson, Interstate 5 running right here. That fire just to the west of Anderson, 200 acres or so. Two fires that sparked, one on Wednesday, one yesterday on Thursday near Millville. Both those fires pretty much contained 75 acres for the Mallard Fire off Mallard Way, 95% contained. The other fire, the Sprigg Fire, started yesterday, 90 acres, 90% contained. So again, these three fires all south of Redding, all along Interstate 5 or just off Interstate 5. We'll zoom up or zoom out a little bit here. Back to a wide shot. Here's the North Coast. Down here, Mendocino, Humboldt County, Del Norte County. You can see several fires burning there. Now, what we saw yesterday, thunderstorm systems come through. While we're getting a little bit of more moisture, temperatures are cooler, we're seeing dry lightning. So in Humboldt County, or Mendocino County first, 6 fires right now in total burning near Willits and near Brook Trails. That's all. If I zoom in a little bit further, that's all right off of in the Highway 101 area. So in Mendocino County, that fire in total, 34 acres, 87% contained. And again, these are just near the 101 corridor in Mendocino County. Up north, though, again, another area that we continue to see lightning, Humboldt County, right here, Humboldt County. A number of fires. In fact, right now we're counting about 53 small lightning-sparked fires throughout the Alder Point, the Blocksburg area. In total, over 50 fires, about 100 acres in total. Again, good progress being made on that, but all across Humboldt County, we are seeing thunderstorms. As I zoom out here again, here's the North Coast, Mendocino, Humboldt County, Siskiyou County. What we're going to continue to see today and into tomorrow is thunderstorm systems moving up into the Siskiyou area from the coast. While it is nice, it's bringing some cooler temperatures, maybe even some isolated rainstorms. It's the lightning that we're most concerned over. So high fire danger throughout the north coast and throughout the most northern part of California. A red flag warning has actually been issued by the National Weather Service for parts of Siskiyou County up here in the north. So be very careful if you live in one of those areas. Let's zoom out and continue to move further down. So here we're back to the state of California. We'll go into the Central Valley. Several fires burning in there. I want to start, though, with really the largest fire, the Lowell Fire. It's about 4,400 acres in Madera County outside Bass Lake. Here's Bass Lake here. The Lowell Fire has now burned 4,300 acres. It is 30% contained. There is good containment. The Sierra National Forest and CAL FIRE are in unified command on that fire, but this fire has forced evacuations. In fact, additional evacuations were called yesterday for some very small communities there in Madera County. Continuing to zoom out, there are several other fires burning along the Central Sierra. 150 acres in Tulare near Three Rivers, 40% contained, forward spread stopped. The Cabin Fire, this is a large fire the U.S. Forest Service is battling. Probably about 1,900 acres they estimate right now. Again, a very fast-moving fire on the Sequoia National Forest in a remote area near the Golden Trout Wilderness. One other fire that I want to mention a little bit higher up here near Yosemite, the Big Creek Fire. It ignited on Wednesday. So far, about 200 acres have burned in that fire. Now, we do have it 35% contained. All evacuations were lifted, but I want to show you this. This is Highway 120 right here, the community of Groveland, just to the west of this fire. Highway 120, one of the main entrances into Yosemite. That highway was closed on Wednesday when the fire was burning actively. Good news, though, yesterday the highway was reopened. So if you are going to Yosemite this weekend, take caution if you're using that highway. There may be fire equipment in the area, but Highway 120 is open. I want to switch over real quick now and show you some video that was shot by at the Rag Fire itself. This is from one of our PIOs, Bryce Bennett. He shot gave us this update on that fire.
Well, triple-digit temperatures expected out here again today, along with low humidities. We're seeing swirling winds as well in this canyonous area. That's proving to change the direction of the fire multiple times. Coupled with the dry grass leading to the dry timber, we're seeing some crown runs in certain areas. Firefighters are taking extra precaution to ensure their safety.
So as he mentioned, again, very active already this morning. I want to show you a few photos that were taken. Here you can see just the charred landscape from the lake fire, just showing just how intense this fire burned. Here's another photo. You can see just a moonscape, landscape from this fire as a result. Here's a cool picture from our friend Kent Porter over the Santa Rosa Press-Democrat. You can see the blue moon yesterday evening in the area of the Rocky Fire itself, and just how orange it made the sky. So definitely a fire that does continue to grow and obviously continue to be a concern for us today. So I'll zoom back out and show you. And for those of you just joining us, this interactive Google map is actually available on our website as well. So later on, you can actually go yourself, fire.ca.gov. That's our site. You can zoom in on any of the maps, see the perimeter, see where the fire is burning, see those general locations of the fires. But again, today, 18 large fires burning in California. In total, about 8,000 firefighters right now battling those fires, preparing for this weekend and the possibility of dry lightning. The cooler temperatures in many areas, it's a nice, definitely a nice thing for us to be seeing. But that dry lightning, definitely a concern. If you're just joining us and you missed some of the earlier updates on a fire that you're looking for, don't forget you can always visit our website at fire.ca.gov and pull up exactly where you live, see what the update of the fire is you're looking for. We also continuously update as we get new numbers or acreage or major changes on a fire. You can follow us on social media sites, both on Facebook and on Twitter. So if you missed what you wanted to see, you want to zoom into one of these fires, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and go to our website, fire.ca.gov. This weekend, If you're going out recreating into the outdoors, remember, it is dry. Conditions are ripe for fires. And with these drought conditions that we're experiencing, it doesn't take much for a fire to spark. So we ask you, please remember, one less spark means one less wildfire. One other item I want to mention before we leave, because of all the fires that are burning, with the 8,000 firefighters battling them, we have requested yesterday the California National Guard. They're sending us 9 extra helicopters. Now, we train with the National Guard every year in the early season, making sure that those pilots know how to fly a fire, how to drop water, and how to help us out. So we've called on them. They're going to assist us with helicopters today, definitely to help battle these fires. So that's the latest right now on the fire situation in California. I'm Daniel Berlant. Don't forget, for the latest, you can always visit our website at fire.ca.gov. For now, have a fire-safe weekend.